Back. So here we are at September 22nd of 2022, and we got the loop playing here. I'm going to let this loop go a few times so you guys can watch the activity that's going on here. Gonna get more of the black and white side there. Bunch of CMEs going off here. I believe these are physical objects that are interacting with the sun here. Look at this long rope. This one is horizontal. Usually they're kind of stretched and arced like this, but look at how the reading of this computer, let me get this out of the way. Sorry about that. As we go through here, watch how the reading of this thing just is this long horizontal rope as it comes out. And there's a little object tucked in behind it that's caused it right here. It's pretty faint. It's wrapped in a bunch of plasma. Over on the red side, it's really faint, but you can make out there's a little dark hole right where that object, right where this little object was coming out. And then we also have this weird flow that at the very beginning, it's all this top flow is going this direction. It should be going straight up. And you'll notice this flow is all going at this angle when it starts right there. See all this flow going at this weird angle? We also have another object that popped out over on this side, not that one, but right up in here. It's really faint right there. And we'll go over that one. And then just as I was uploading this last little bit shot through there, and that one flew out of there really fast. And it appears there's two objects in that one right there. And we'll go through this frame by frame like we usually do and go over all this stuff. So I'll pull this down and start pausing it and start going frame by frame here. So a lot to cover in this one. So let's back up here. Whoops. Back up a few frames to opening frame. And yep, right here at 024 of September 22nd, 2022. All right, as we look here, I'm going to scroll down. We have an object right here in our instrument's reacting to it. It's very faint. It's a small one. It's right in here. But here's the instrument reacting to something right here. It's not even causing a very big CME, but the instrument's reacting to this. So we start off with the opening image with this object already being captured here. And then I want you to notice this flow coming off the top of the sun right here and right here. This flow is off at an angle like this. It should be going straight up and down from the top and then radiating, like this, like a clock in every direction. But this flow is all going this way. And it's because there's activity, there's objects that are causing this diversion of flow. So as this one kind of moves out of frame, it's really faint. I don't really count that one. We're going to focus on this over here. And as this emerges, there's a lot of broken frames. But right here on this white frame, here's our white object, or here's our object up here. As we progress through this, it's going to swoop down and go back in and leave a bubble wake, like it leaves a wake as it moves. So as we continue on, oh wait, here, there's one that drops down right here. This is a secondary one moving out. So, and here comes another one looping around and moving back in and leaving this bow-shaped wake. So let me try to capture this. It's hard with these blotchy frames in there. Okay, so we have this object right here. The other object is a smaller dot down below. And I'm just going to zoom in real quick so you can see what I'm kind of referring to. So this one moves out at an angle this way. This one is going to come down and go back in and leave a little bubble wake as it does it. So as I back out and progress through these, watch this little object come down and go in. Try to ignore all the other. You see that? I'll go backwards and forward. See it going back up? All right. See how it causes this, whoops. See how it causes this little wake right here? Here's our object. And let's zoom in on this real quick here. Okay, this round object right here has just come out and it double back like this, and it's leaving this wake as it's coming out, okay? And then let's see if we can fast forward this way here. Give me a second to adjust. and then it moves back down. So see it kind of move up and cause that, and then move back down. So it causes that wake, and then a second one comes out and causes a second wake. And here's the second object, and here's the second wake that it's caused. So two of these objects came out and doubled back and went in. Let's continue on. Okay, see the wake that it left? As we go backwards, see it come out and go back in. So that little thing popped out and caused this little wake and then went back in. And there's a bunch of inflow going in right here at this area. So, all right, so that was this one. No, I didn't talk about the Planet X News video. I saw he put one out, and I'm glad to see him back because we need more people reporting on this. And then here comes this last little barrage, and as we back up, this is our original image, and it's so bright that you can't see the objects in here. They're wrapped and draped in plasma. You can barely make out some circular, you know, in there, but here in the negative, as it comes out, you can see we have two separate objects, one here and one there, and they blasted out of there super fast, and we're out of there within like 4 or 5 frames. So boom, boom, here's the original. See our instrument reacting to it here. All right, we backed up to where it just starts, it comes out, and then here's the negative or the double image of it as it passes. Okay, so we had all that kind of activity going on, and there's still more. Now, if I can capture this, down in this corner down here, we had a little comet, inbound comet, a sundiver right here, right where my arrow is. See that little sundiver come in there? I'll back up. Okay, see it? It enters the frame. So we have a little sundiver come in, like a baseball pitch coming in, and then we have the bat come out, and here's the little object that's causing this strange little horizontal CME. And it's still connected way back here. It's still getting impulses from the sun when it's like this. Look how bright and strong it is right here. So there's an object that caused that. It's like right in here, and this red line's kind of blocking it out. We got these guys streaking right through there right after this event, or right during this event. They went streaking right through this horizontal bar of plasma. See that? They went right through it. So maybe they're using those ships or recharging these, you know, their ships off of these little CME blasts. So we have a sun-diving comet coming in. We have these weird horizontal blasts. We have these double objects over here. And then let's go and focus on the secondary one, this one up here. Because we looked at this one, it came out, doubled back and went in, had another one double back and go in. Now let's follow this one up here as it progresses out. And let me just zoom in on this so you guys can see better. There we go. Move this out of the way. Now here it is. Here's our object right here, and we're following it out. Here's a good shot of it. Here's our black round core, and you can see plasma going, streaking and wrapping around it like a teardrop shape. That tells me that the solar wind is blasting around this and creating this teardrop shape as solar wind streaks past this object and drapes around it. And there's a perfect little image of it right there. Then as it continues out, here you can still see our circular object. You can still see plasma, a little ring of plasma shielding going around the front of it as it moves out. And that one over on the red side, it's really faint, black, like a little black ghost through this, at this point right where this object is. So this is clearly an object. It's just draped by a bunch of stuff. And now that I look even closer here, I see something else. What's this down below here? It appears we have another one hiding down in here or something, draped in this plasma. You can see it going over it and going around its little magnetic field too. So multiple objects doing all kinds of weird ribbon-like type CMEs to the sun. You got this flow coming off the top. Alright, so multiple objects captured here doing weird things, causing these weird bow shape. Let me back through that one again so you can see that little object cause that. And there's the first one moving up. And let's just go right to this. Ooh, there's a good shot of it right there. Because now you can see, here's the one that's going out this way, and here's this smaller one down here that went back in and caused this weird bow-shaped wake that comes off of it. See it move down in there and then disappear. And here comes another little one making a secondary wake. Go backwards. You can see it when we go backwards. Yeah, you can see that one just come out and go back in. So we're capturing some weird activity. You know, first it was these objects causing CMEs, but now they're acting in weird behavior that's not typical to regular astrophysics. A lot of this stuff I don't think NASA can explain, and that's why they're not reporting on any of this, because they don't know what the hell what it is and what's going on. Admitted that theory was wrong, so all of a sudden maybe they're figuring out there's new physics out there. I'm trying to adjust the camera a little bit better for you guys so it's not all crooked. I just think there's new physics going on out here and they don't know how to explain it, so they're just not going to report on it. But I'm going to bring this stuff to you over and over and over and drill it into your head until you get used to understanding what's happening here. This is causing effects on our planet too. You know, what affects the sun affects us, and you're seeing this wild weather all around the world. We just had 7.0 or greater earthquakes in a week. So 7 sevens in a week. How many days are in a week? 7. So 777. Jackpot. That's God's signature. That's his calling card right there. When I see stuff like that happening, it screams. That's God's signals. Those are his signs, and he's telling you. It tells you in the Bible, look at the sun, watch the sun. There'll be signs in the sun. So that's why I watch this stuff, because these are signs. This is all warnings letting you know that, you know, we're getting closer, and we're getting closer. Tomorrow is going to be September 23rd, which is going to be the 5-year anniversary of the Revelation 12 sign in the sky. If you go research it, on September 23rd of 2017, the Revelation 12 came true with the star alignment in the heavens. It was the woman draped in the sun with the moon at her feet and a crown of 12 stars. It actually took place and was predicted 2,000 years ago. That should be a significant sign. It's a celestial signpost. We're moving through space, and when your perspective in space changes, all of a sudden you start to see that sign. That's a celestial signpost. It's like a warning sign saying you're going down the wrong road. Look out, danger ahead. Here's a warning sign. And there was another sign that was captured 2 weeks before that on September 10th. And it was the dragon that appeared before the woman. It appeared 13 days before the Revelation 12 sign. No, everybody saw the woman, and they all missed the dragon. Well, I captured it and recorded it, and I'll bring that to you guys here. We'll do an update on that. That's another video that's on my channel called Wake Up Call. If you click on videos and scroll all the way down to the bottom of my page, one of the first videos I ever did was called Wake Up Call, and it has these bigger objects that were captured on September 10th of 2017. That was just a couple of weeks ago. The 5-year anniversary of that was a couple of weeks ago, and now we're having the 5-year anniversary of the Revelation 12 sign in the sky. Everybody's saying, oh, what's going to happen September 24th, September 23rd? Well, I'll tell you one thing. if nothing happens, if anything, it's the 5-year anniversary of an actual biblical event that came true, a revelation that actually came true. So tomorrow, happy anniversary, because you guys can rejoice. This stuff is real. It's all true. Jesus is coming back. And for you believers, you're going to be rewarded. For these other criminals out there that are destroying this planet, I think you know where they're headed. So that's all I got for tonight. I just had to bring this to you because this is the oddest little CME I've ever seen, a horizontal one come out like that, plus all these other objects and the weird flow and these things coming out and going back in. You know, weird stuff like this I really got to bring to you guys because this stuff is getting strange, and you know, somebody's got to bring it to you. So I love you all. I miss you all. God bless you all. Thank you for coming, everybody. Please share this and like this. I'm also doing a series of shorts, and if you guys go check those out, please share those and like those too, because this information is vital now. I'm trying to get as much of this out as I can now before it's too late. So watch for more of my material coming soon. I love you all. God bless, and I'll see you next video. Bye.